Okay, I must know. I took out everything. You asked me, that's my receipts. But you can't stand the fact that I'm so popular as a minister. You can't stand the fact that I am so hardworking as a minister. You thought I'm going to be a flop as a minister, but now you see I'm flying high as a minister. Right, so number 2, I want to come to this thing of President Ramaphosa. When President Ramaphosa will never admit this, but one person was in the meeting told Kenny, and I didn't believe Kenny, the DP. When I became a minister, many people shared the same truth with me. The DA went to President Ramaphosa during negotiations, and they said, President Ramaphosa, we will be part of the GNU on one condition. You must not take Gayton McKenzie as a minister. We don't want to see the PA. I'm going to repeat that, because there's a lesson for some of you PA members here. Minister, President of the country, we as the DA, they started that with Panyaza. Panyaza just laughed at them. Panyaza laughed at them when they said to Panyaza they don't want PA. That's solely. And then they said, we will form a government with you, but we don't want PA. Panyaza says, Gayton McKenzie, I know him very well. I Baizani and ek Baiza okay. I'm telling you the truth. I mentioned names. The DA, the negotiation was led by Soli. Msimang led that negotiation where they said PA should not be part. Lebohang Maile told them never. Mpanyaza said never. President Cyril Ramaphosa on the highest level, they said in Balula, Fikile Balula, the SG, they said, no, you can't tell us who our friends should be in the GNU. You can't tell us who we should work with. They said, President Ramaphosa, we are begging you, Mbalula does not want to kick the PA out. Kick the PA out. Kick the PA out. They had one condition. Kick the PA out. President Ramaphosa said, I will never kick the PA out. President Ramaphosa said, I will never kick the PA out. I will not do that. I gave my word to Gayton McKenzie, the president of the PA. I will never. And there's a lesson for you patriots. Today, the very same people says, oh, he's up in President Ramaphosa's ass. He loved President Ramaphosa. I just can't forget when a man has been good to me. It's impossible for me as Gayton McKenzie to forget when a person is good for me. We are meeting now at the polls. Ons gaat vir Ramaphosa slat in Noordkap. Ons gaat vir Ramaphosa slat in sommige van die wijke. We've taken more words from the ANC than from the DA. So my manners and who I am, I don't confuse with my job. My job as the leader of the PA is to make sure we destroy the ANC, we destroy the DA. That's my job as the PA. But does not mean I must be an ass doing that. I know when it is time to fight and when it is time to work. I report to President Cyril Ramaphosa. And if you want me to be rude to the person that I'm reporting, why are you not rude to me? Because you all report to me. You see the problem, and this is the lesson for many of you here. You are being told who your enemies should be by people that have done nothing wrong to you. O, ek hou nie van Hazel, ek hou nie van Michelle, ek hou nie van Michael, ek hou nie van Butani, ek hou nie van Sasani. But they've done nothing to you. Today you don't speak to people that did nothing to you. You don't speak to people that love you because somebody else influenced you. What has President Ramaphosa done to me? There's 62 million people in this country. President Ramaphosa called me and he said he wants me to be part of a small group of people to be in his cabinet. He could have called 62 million people. He called me. Now today, I must make the DA happy and fight him. I will fight him at the polls only. And if I don't want to serve under his government, I will go tomorrow and I will resign if I don't want to serve under his rule anymore. And I will fight him when I'm no longer, because ek is a slangie. I'm not a snake. You can't fight me and be in the PA. That one you can't do. I can't fight that man when I'm in his government. What has he done to me? President Ramaphosa has done so much things that he doesn't talk about. Loyalty run in my veins, let me tell you. Julle wat say, oh, Ramaphosa, Keiki. I sit in that meetings with DA ministers. They are just like, hello, President. How are you, President? All of us. How are you, President? When the President comes in, we all stand up. I'm not ashamed to say that. Because tomorrow when I'm President, hulle moet ook opstaan. So some of you just go with the wind. Oh, I must now fight President Ramaphosa. Then let me not be a minister. I don't need the salary. I don't need this job. I do this job because I want to serve. But how do you want me to fight a man that chose me and my party and my patriots and my brothers and my family in the Patriotic Alliance? Why must I choose to fight that man? He could have taken other parties. He took the Patriotic Alliance. Some of you are being told your enemies are being hotspotted to you. You've never fought those people. President Ramaphosa is my political equal when it comes to elections. He's a president, I'm a president. But when I'm a minister, he's my boss. Because I've got integrity. I've got loyalty. And he's the boss of John Steenhuisen. He's the boss of Dean McPherson. He's the boss of Leon Schreiber. He is the boss of every DA person in there. He's our boss. When the president calls you and you miss the call, you're like, ooh. You even call back and he doesn't answer. You're like, yo, why did I look at my phone? Loyalty is everything. Because I understand gesag. Weet jy wat is gesag? Do you guys know what is gesag? When I see my pastor, I'm under my pastor. My pastor is part of the PA. But when I go to his church, I am only a member. My pastor is ahead of me. He's on top of me. When I'm in the company of pastors, I stand under pastors because in the order of my life, all pastors are above me. Ek staan onder al die pastore in die PA. Politically, I'm the leader. Spiritually, they lead me. Every single apostle in the PA.